We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. Back at it again. Episode 119 of Hotep's Been Told Your podcast, best podcast on the continent. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. Special episode. It is Hotep Jesus' born day. Happy born day, Hotep Jesus. Get those donations coming. He needs to drink some Cristal tonight.
Most def. Appreciate it. Thanks, bro.
It was the big 4-0, man.
The big 4-0.
Oh, I remember those days, man. Welcome to old head. Have you achieved old head status? You know, that's a big thing in the community. Like when you become an old head. You know what I mean? How are you taking that? You know what I mean? That was a big step in my life. Like when you become the old head, like when the first young boy, like, what's up, old head? You be looking like,
Yeah. I mean, I was getting that before, just around the way. I used to live in the hood, and the kids around there was, getting in some wild shit. So I try to be like a positive inspiration to them and whatnot and talk to them or whatever. But the first time one of them was like, yo, OG, oh, hey, like, I was just like, it hit me like, what? What that nigga? I know the nigga just called me old. So, yeah, it's kind of wild, yo. It's kind of wild. I don't know if I'm OG status yet or or old head status yet. I'm just happy a nigga ain't killed me yet.
Indeed. 176 in the room. Please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the share button. Robert Grafton, Ginger Shots on me. Happy birthday. $20 donation. Gerald Stokely, $4.99. Happy birthday to a real one. Clinton Griffin, congrats on another lap around the sun. $5 donation. Hotep Tiger, $20. Happy birthday, HJ. Jay Greasy, happy G Day, homie. $10 donation. Sir Bubba Hotep, $19.99. Happy birthday, Hotep Jesus. Keep aging gracefully like Uncle Hotep. I wish. Jake Richmond, happy birthday, OG. With age comes wisdom, and I appreciate you spreading it. Noah Roberts, $4.99 donation. Raider said, Hotep Jesus is a boomer now.
He got jokes.
Aztec Mecca, Hotep to the people. Happy birthday, Hotep Jesus. I'm just barely getting used to being called sir. Mortal Thinker, 1999. Happy birthday and much love to y'all and your fam.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Matter of fact, let me do it myself. First off, we got to say condolences to Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. That she was pregnant and today she had a miscarriage. Just want to say condolences to them. It's sad. Like people grieve in different ways, and and her way of grieving is probably strange to a lot of people. But I think play the you don't want to wish that on anybody, and karma's a big thing. So no matter how weird you think people do things, let them get that off and whatever, let them recover. So condolences to them.
Absolutely.
On the other news, Brad Parscale. The cops beating up white folks, man. What the hell's going on? What the hell is going on?
Yo, conservatives is the new niggas. Y'all the new is new codes out here. Back in the day it was black codes. Now they got new codes. They got this left code, and yo ass is not in no more. Is what it is.
You
It would
imagine
be.
Biden and Kamala gets in office? Oh, they gonna wear the white conservatives out, boy. Yo, what was the story? I guess was that his wife or his girlfriend? She came out and talked to the cops, said that he was going to try to kill himself. He cocked the gun,
Well,
and
I heard he was beating her.
oh, was he beating her?
That's
I
what
think
I.
he was. I don't know.
What'd you hear?
I thought they hadn't gotten an argument. He cocked the gun, and then I think she heard a bang. She thought he tried to bang himself.
Mm.
And he comes out. One cop was talking to him.
Right, Lord of
He looked like he had a couple cold ones, one too many Budweisers or Busch Lights, or whatever the hell he was drinking, and they just jumped on him from behind. You distract him and talk to him like the oldest trick in the book. Like you talk, I don't know. One cop was like, "Yeah, man, come on!" Like, oh, you just having a conversation, and then bam, here come the boys from behind, wearing his ass out. I ain't do anything. And Black Twitter had a field day. Oh, see, this is what y'all get. How it feel to be black. I want to go with this, man. Like the only reason you feel like you black is the police beating on your ass. Like, that's the epitome of blackness in America. If that police is putting them billy clubs your ass, then you really black. Then you like, oh, I made it. So somebody get Sean King, man.
Oh snap! Yeah, it was a wild day when you see the white man get tackled by the cops. Man, it's a wild day. So first of all, I just like to commend the cop. The cop that did the takedown. Oh, that was precise. Old boy used to wrestle or still do wrestle, watch MMA, jiu-jitsu or something. He listens to Joe Rogan. That cop that took that ball down. Ooh, double leg takedown, sweet. Shoulder to the stomach. Boom. As soon as he lands right on top of him, perpendicular. Oh, precision, ready to go. It was beautiful. And I think if more cops were trained like that, we'd see less casualties because he was ready for the sauce. He had all the sauce. He wanted all the smoke. You see what I'm saying? He didn't come with no weapons. He didn't come with no taser. He didn't come with no pepper spray. He said, "Now watch this. Hi. 2 seconds, you was out." He could have took out 3 boys, I think. He was blitzed. He was ready to go. He was on some training day shit. So, shout out to the cop. I know a lot of people was complaining, but if he was beating on women, then, he deserves much more than a little tackle from the popo. You know what I mean? But I don't know the full story, so I can't say too much on it.
Wait, were people acting like this was like police brutality or something? I'm like, man, that was kind of light, man. I ain't see no, I ain't see no knees, I ain't see no fists. Come on, man. If it was brutality, they would have really tuned him up, man.
Yeah.
Now maybe they wait till sometimes they wait till you get you in the car, give you a couple stabs with that stick. You know what I mean? Wait till they get you to the jail, and then like sometimes like they used to just like accidentally. That's what they would talk about when I was a CO. They accidentally bump you into the wall and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When they carry, oh, here comes the steps. Oh. I swear, man. But they didn't do nothing like that, man. That was kind of that was light, man. It was like I don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like that was nothing, man.
Yeah, that shit was light, man. I would take that all day over the shit I got when I got arrested by Seaside Police. I promise you right now, y'all watch what's the name of that show? Jersey Shore? I think that was down there by Seaside and all that. All I gotta say is when you go to Seaside, keep your shit tightened up. You know what I'm saying? If you get sloppy in Seaside, cops is waiting. They waiting. And I was running my mouth a little bit too much and got my ass whooped, but that's another story for another podcast.
I remember I was in Westchester one time. I was fired up. This is what I was drinking, man. And the cops went across the street. I said something fucking crazy to him, like "fuck you," yelling and shit. So they chased me. I cut behind the alley and shit. Right, my dumb ass. They had like three fucking cops on bikes, a car, and the guy behind me. Right, like they was ready. They was like, come on, nigga, come on.
And you surrounded?
Yeah, man. I put my hands behind my back so fast.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
That's exactly.
You hit the deck, boy. Better hit the deck. One time, cops was chasing me down this street. I was doing like 80 down a residential. I blew past them. I wasn't slowing down after I blew past the cop. Boom, hit this left. Boom. I think it was called Parscale. Took that shit down. Made another right. Pulled up. Parked in this little spot. Ducked my seat down. Cops went past. They ain't picked me up. All of a sudden, cops pulled back around. I said, "Oh shit, here they come." Cop pulled up right behind us. Come knock on the They start hop out the car. Come walking towards my car to knock on my car. Knock on the car. I look up. I know the cop. He like, "Nigga, get your ass out of here before my captain get here. Let me go." Twice that cop saved me in that town, boy. I'm telling you, woo! I got some close scares.
Um, North Star Bright, happy born day, bro. Many moons and happiness. Tim Orlando, 499, happy birthday. Hotep Jesus, much love. Uncle Jay Greasy, Uncle Hotep with the Grifting Season hoodie, about to cop a few. Please do. Somebody drop that link in there. 50 Shades of SLG, happy birthday, Hotep Jesus. Is Uncle Hotep back, or will we have Hotep ABO be back for a second week? Yo, he's been killing me all week, man. He's been killing me all week. He's got a cancel Uncle Hotep hashtag and everything, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
I am not going back. I am not going back on my stance. Take these votes from these felons. Give them job training. I got to reinforce my point because I don't think it was too late in the podcast. So I don't know why, so I don't think people might have heard it. But man, they're offering felons to vote. Like, hey, we got to give them their voting rights back. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what does that do for you, man? It don't do it. The same thing it do for me. Not a goddamn thing, man. All these Democrats want is your vote. They're like, hey, man, we give it to the if we give it to the felons, man, 95%, 98% go vote for us. Let's do it. You know what I mean? It don't, like, I would rather spend that money to retrain and therapize these guys so they can get back, get money, and be successful in life.
Yeah.
That's my stance. That's no ABL, no coon. That's my stance.
No coon. That's the new. What'd you say? That's the new no homo.
Yeah.
No coon. No coon. I'll tell you what else though.
What?
That Griffith season hoodie is hard body.
Yeah. People was hitting that shit up, man. I was like, damn, man, I might hit something finally.
Yeah, that one right there might be the one. Hand over fist. You know how they moving out here. We're gonna have to put those on. We're gonna have to get Griffith season hoodies commercials inside the Griffith Awards.
Gotcha.
We're gonna have to add that in there.
Yeah, we're working on the Griffith Awards. It's gonna be coming end of the year, beginning of next year, whatever. But it's gonna be here soon. We're working on it. Chad. Oh shit, man, this goddamn thing. Where am I at? Chat Ghanistan Productions. Happy birthday, Ali. Been watching 6 years plus. Congrats on the glove. Many blessings to you and your fam. Jenna Ross, $20 donation. Happy birthday, sending love. No need for a mention. Oh, damn. My bad. Lemley, 8019. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, people.
That's my boy.
What is 8019? What does he mean by that?
I don't know. That's Lemley. Lemley's unique.
80,
You know?
Thank you for the $80.19 donation, man. I'm trying to figure it out. Jay Grummich, $4.99 donation. Chad Lamone, $49.99. I hate they didn't leave a 40 ounce of Old E. This Schlitz is nasty. I might just pour it out for your younger, non-ashy self. First 40 is for your birthday. The other 999 is for the next 999 years. Hotep Eternal. This guy went out and bought 40s, and the one had it was 42 ounces. They giving out an extra 2 ounces of 40 of malt liquor, premium malt liquor in these bottles, man.
Who went out and bought a 40?
Chad, you didn't see the picture?
Chad might be blacker than Sean King.
He bought two. He bought Schlitz. I don't know what
I saw the picture, but I didn't think he was serious. I thought I'm like, nah, Chad didn't. I know he just pulled that. That's Photoshop. That's got to be Photoshop. Bruh got a 40 of OE. Yo, that's straight malt liquor, homie. You could power a diesel engine with that thing.
What was your favorite 40 ounce?
OE. Oh yeah. OE had like a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of like sweet, so you kind of drink it like juice.
Well, first around our way, it was like, because it had charcoal filtered on the thing, right? So it was like, oh, this is special. This shit charcoal filtered. Oh, get the fuck out of here. I would go private stock, then OE second. You know what I mean? That's how I went with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I drink all that shit, man. Like, oh my god.
You ever had Still Reserve?
I think that might have came after my time, but I don't think I really messed with that.
It did, and that shit will never drink Still Reserve. I'll tell you that, yo. Like all the OE and stuff, that's like Kool-Aid compared to Still Reserve. You know, Still Reserve is, I don't even know how they make that. Like they go to the basement of the basement of the building to make that shit. That shit is made in hell, my nigga. I'm telling you straight up.
Imagine being a beer maker and be like, listen, we gotta cook up something for these niggas. We gotta cook something up for them. Like, who invented malt liquor, man? I want to know.
Yo, cause the malt at the end, it's like the leftover schmeg from making the good beer. So they make the good beer, then the shit that's left over, they like, we gonna get this shit to the niggas. and we come drink that shit up and pour it out for the homies.
Remember St. Ides, man? Remember Ice Cube?
I remember St.
Ides, man.
Yeah, I do remember Ice Cube St. Ides ads. Yeah.
I remember, like, if you had a 40-ounce bottle of St. Ides, as soon as you get to the label, you start feeling that shit. You be like, oh, shit.
I never had a St. Ides. Now that I think about it, maybe once or twice. I can't remember having one, yo.
It was worse. It was the worst out of all of them, man. It was tasting wise. It was terrible. Steve P, happy birthday, Hotep Jesus. Stay blessed. Love the grifting season. Unk need some larger size for Husky bros out there. Much love. I'll get on it. Thanks for donation. Excuse me. Sorry. Hotep Sophia, aka Dominique Rebel. Happy birthday and terrible blessings to you and fam. Follow her on Twitter. She's a pretty good follow. Drop your ad in there. Clockwork Industries. $25 donation. Happy birthday, Hotep Jesus. What up, Unk? Order for the world already been bought. RoboCop's program and ready for war. Shout out to Nonfiction. Love the show. Been looking forward to it every week and killing it. Lemley, cancel Uncle Hotep. Uncle Hotep is over party. That's the other hashtag. Uncle Hotep is over party. Oh my gosh, man. I'm like, I'm about to go full coon. Y'all ain't haven't even started to go full coon with it. That's what my thing is. Like, I think I have like a measured response because sometimes I've been saying, I don't want to see that. I don't sound like a coon. Every black person should have a coon check mark in their brain. Like if I say this, and somebody gonna call me a coon. You know what I'm saying? So I got it. Like I at least had that in me.
Yeah.
But I haven't really went full. I haven't gone full ABL. Shout out to our boy ABL, man. Y'all killing ABL, man. That's wrong, man. That's a highly successful brother over there. Hold on. Damn, this thing going fast. Okay, hold on. Mary O'Donnell, 1999 donation. Happy birthday to the one that hosted the best podcast around, Hotep Jesus, or should I say Justice Hotep. Maul loves you, man. Many prosperous and healthy years. Fred London, Scud. That's my man, 50 grand, 100 grand. Follow him on Twitter. Scud, drop your link. Happy birthday, Hotep Jesus, $50 donation.
It's love.
Hotep Saxes, the Grifties, 1999. Look forward to it.
Oh yeah.
Pam S 999. Happy birthday. Chad Lamone, check the HBTY chat. I gotta get back in there. I haven't been in there in like a month. It seemed like.
Yeah.
I've been bullshitting, man. 50 Shades Soul G 999. Uncle Hotep, what is your favorite flavor of Fanta? Listen, great, motherfucker. Like if I'm gonna drink, like I don't really drink soda, right? But if I'm gonna have a Fanta like that, John, it's gotta be great, man. I ain't.
Your cool meter was on point with that response. Grape juice, nigga. Grape drink.
I thought everybody like grape, man. Coon meter. See, that's even better. You got coon meter. My coon meter is fucking going.
It is well calibrated with that response.
Sir Bubba Hotep, thanks for donation $9.99. Still reserve is disgusting.
It is.
Chad should have put some orange juice in his OJ. Yeah, putting OJ in the 40s. Orange juice in his 40. I said orange juice in his OJ. What the fuck?
like a mimosa.
Oh, sheesh. A nigga moose.
See, they go that cool shit again. Said a nigga mosa.
For real, man. Listen, I've been not drinking so long. Like they started coming out with like mimosas was way before my time. Like no, wait. Mimosas was I had stopped drinking by the time people started drinking mimosas. I'm like, what the fuck is a mimosa, man? And then people were like, oh no, I was seeing people like Drake. I don't know, Drake. Did Drake bring that on, man?
You know, you gonna bring back anything feminine.
Yeah, so I never had a mimosa in my life, man.
It's some female shit they do on Sundays at 12 o'clock at brunch.
That brunch drink.
Yeah.
John Lemley, $5 donation, still reserving the ABC store next to the gun store is a scary sight. 504 in the room. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. We got to outdo, Conservative Inc., Tatum and ABL on them. Don't let them get the wave. We got to outdo them. Please share our John and let's keep it moving. Trans in prison. What ruling? Somebody made a ruling. Didn't they make a ruling that you're going to be sent to the prison that you identify with?
Yes. Yep.
What state was this? California?
Can't recall. Angela Stanton was on it. She's usually on this whole side of the political arena. She's usually all on that. I was following her feed right when it's dropped last week. I can't remember. If you would have asked me last week, I'd have spit all these facts out to you, but today I can't remember. Yeah. But Cali sounds like a great guess. Let me try and confirm.
When I was a CO, right, there was like the 3 years I worked as CO, there was only one person that was like I seen locked up. You seen men in there act women like or whatever, feminine, whatever you want to call it. But there was only one I've seen that had like the hair and was like in the face, half feminine in the face. You know what I'm saying? And oh my gosh, them jokers went wild over that person, man. I was just like, what are y'all doing, man? I was like, yo, dude, it's wild.
Wait, what happened?
Like, you know how some men act like women.
Yeah.
Well, there was one in jail one time, and they
Mm.
had like kind of straightish hair.
Mm.
Man, them jokers started going crazy, man. I was like, man, wow.
They wore his ass out, literally.
Matter of fact, this one guy got caught in the shower with the person.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Governor Newsom.
Oh, California.
Yep. As Governor Newsom did that. So yeah. Cali. That's what they doing in Cali.
You know what else they doing in Cali? This is one of the topics we forgot to put on. I just made a video about it. Governor Newsom signed in a reparations task force.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So this is the play. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, California people, this is the play. The play is to get in a task force to get paid off the task force. Because once the task force presented, you know they ain't gonna pay y'all goddamn dime. So you might as well get in this rush on right here.
If you ain't on the task force, you might not get paid. Nigga, that shit sound like some Ozark shit right there. You know, they gonna set this task force up. It's gonna be a bunch of white liberals and Democrats on the task force. They gonna have one coon representative, and we gonna get the whole rigmarole. And we're going to get shafted once again. That's the dangers with reparations, is the control of it all, how it goes to court. And then is it like this one-time token where you cash it in, you fuck it up? Oh, well, no more reparations. I say, nigga, we take reparations as long as we motherfucking feel like it. When we done, we'll let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have a Hotep on the council, I don't know if I can trust it.
Right.
We need Hotep representation, at least 2/3 Hotep representation on the board. And we'll possibly settle for 1/3 of the board of whatever. You know, I think it should be 1/3 Hotep, 1/3 Black liberal, 1/3 ADOS, or you know, whatever the fuck the motherfuckers think they are. And then let's just sit down and counsel this shit out. Everybody else's black conservatives are exempt. It's like, nah.
Come on, man.
It's like, nah.
Stop it, man.
I mean, black conservatives don't care about black people.
That's untrue, man.
Black conservatives do not care about black people. Now, if you got the Felicia Killings variety, right, conscious conservatives, or you got the real conservative kind, Sonny Johnson, okay, then maybe yeah, you know, maybe yeah. But for the most part, I care about you niggas. I don't care about you niggas. They getting paid from massa. It's two, it's two big houses, one blue, one red. They getting paid from the other massa. They sitting up high real good. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many of those seats. And them seats is going high price right now. I don't give a fuck about you. It's Griffith season.
You mean to tell me ABL and Brandon Tatum don't care about black people, man? Come on, man.
Nigga, it's Griffith season. Nobody care about your ass, nigga.
Yo, but about California, do you think now take Silicon Valley, man. Do you think kind of because they have Silicon Valley there, you know, they can there'll be a possibility they'll just tax those companies, you know what I'm saying? Have them pay the tax and, you know, give out some money to the shine. And if that happens, man, will niggas move to California? Will it be a black gold rush? Could it be a nigga rush in California? I'm gonna get me my check. I'm gonna get my check.
I ain't gonna lie.
California.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit crossed my mind when I saw that headline. Let me see what I was straight to Zillow and shit. Let me see what kind of asses they got out here in Cali. Might need me a check. Fuck out of here. It's grifting season, nigga.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's one thing I think that maybe they might give out something, but you know what's going to happen? They're going to give some money out. You know, who's going to give it to also
Huh.
all the illegals, illegal immigrants, and everything else. They're going to be like, well, we're going to give it to. It's not. It's going to be person the POC. They're going to put that POC in there,
Uh-huh. Yep.
and they're going to give it to everybody.
Everybody else. A mall gonna end up with it. So I'll go to a feminist organization. Oh man, we're doomed. That shit gonna go to motherfucking Minnesota with Ilhan Omar peoples.
Yo, does she got hair underneath there or not?
She got hair underneath there. Leave my boo alone. You better leave my little Al Qaeda boo alone, man. she got hair.
Somebody says she bold.
They got that from that meme going.
Yo, I fell for a couple memes, man. I fell for that. And I feel, I retweeted Daniel Cameron, right? The black barbershop is like an important cultural part of the Yakada community, right?
Hmm.
So somebody had put Daniel Cameron getting a haircut in Supercuts, right? That was a bomb ass Photoshop. I didn't even tell. Because I didn't really look. I was like, I don't know why my mind I'm like, no, he ain't going out like that. And I was like, yeah. Everybody went with it. I was like, fuck it. But it's a Photoshop. So, Mr. Cameron, I apologize. I know you probably getting. I hope you're getting a haircut in Black Barbershop. You're not getting a cut in Supercuts.
They photoshopped him into the Supercuts. Oh man, his hairline was looking bad. I can't talk, so.
Ronald Eth, happy birthday to the man who always keeps us on our toes. $5 donation. Andy Fernandez, had my son follow you guys on Twitter. Open his damn eyes. For that, I am grateful. That's real.
That's love.
That's real. Shout out to Andy. Symmetry 7, Canadian, $10. Big up, Hotep Jesus. We used to go back and forth or go on Twitter trading knowledge. Love to see the constant elevation. Peace. Sir Bubba Hotep. It's called Brass Monkey around here. Damn, Brass Monkey. They had a name. That's that Beastie Boy shit. Remember that song?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Last, $5. Happy birthday, Hotep Jesus. Hotep and Build. Solomon Washington, $4.99 donation. Boozy Black, 211. 211, make you so angry, it's not even funny. Haha. Happy birthday, by the way, Hotep Jesus.
Appreciate you.
I can't even read this font. $5 donation. Instead of grants and handouts, why not allow ADOS and capital gains and income tax exemption expiring after 50 years?
That's all I asked for. But 50 years, that don't sound like enough. The white man had us locked up in chains for 300 years. We gonna need 600 just to recoup.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I don't know what's so hard about it. Like, that's something I'll take, man. Dude, income tax, just cut the income tax. Like, fuck it. Right?
Word.
I'll take that. They don't have to give me a dime. And if the white man was smart, they would do that because the niggas are gonna get the money right back to him. And like, I like what's going on. We saw with the PUAs. They gave the PUAs out. Niggas couldn't wait to buy all that bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Some might have tried to invest in on me, but niggas ran up in Gucci stores. I live in the Philadelphia area.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. The city niggas, they love fucking getting flossy, man. They love the floss, man. I ain't never seen so much Prada and Gucci in my life, man.
You in the hood when a nigga look good. Yeah. Niggas gonna stay dripped up always.
Yeah. So that's what I would do. D Mazala, you are amazing. $20 Canadian. Rebel Route, happy birthday, strong. Them ADOS are set with me on Twitter. All I ask is how long will they be descendants of slaves? Forever, nigga.
Forever. I was talking about that with Adam Curry. Adam Curry came on my channel last week. He was talking about that. He was like, "Yeah, black people shouldn't call themselves African American. They should call themselves ADOS. That sounds right." And I was like, "Yo, like, talking about like, like what's a descendant? Like, like what does descendant mean? Like." And he's like, well, like you come from somebody else. And it's like, can you come from slavery? Like your mom you can't be birthed from slavery. Like that's not our ancestors. So how can you be a descendant of slavery? You know what I mean? We're just kind of like walking through that. I might have Mo Fax on the channel too. I'm gonna schedule him up, and then because Mo Fax is ADOS too. But like if cats want to rock with that, by all means, I support y'all. Like I said, y'all got a seat at the round table. As far as me, no, thank you. Don't call me no slave, nigga. We was kangs.
That's that Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed just had because he calls them foundational Black Americans, FBA. And he just had a conference, I believe. He said it was a packed house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's wonderful.
So Tariq out there doing his thing. Him and because he got beef with
Umar.
Yvette. No,
oh Yvette. Yeah,
Yvette and the other dude, and the other dude that's part of ADOS. You know what I mean? They be all going back and forth on Twitter, man. All this bullshit, man. It's just like
that's high school beef. Yeah. That's why I use a block button. I don't got time for beef. And anytime you beef with somebody, they getting paid. I can't pay nobody. That's I can't pay my enemies. I'm sorry.
You're right about that. Aztec Mecca 777. I'm ready for my reparations. LA and Sonoran Desert. Run me my check.
Yeah. Run that shit.
GL Collins, $20 on life.
They don't want niggas to get tax exemption because it might give white folks ideas. Right. And white folks might be like, hold up, we got some grievances too. Right? And I just like to say that I've been working very hard on my latest book that's coming out very, very soon. And to indict the United States government for many different crimes. And I'm going to make a case for white people to have reparations too. And it'll be a great launching pad for your legal teams to start from. That's where we at with it. Huh? Yeah.
They gonna call you a coon for that one. I'll bet you that, though. Like, this nigga want to give white folks reparations. But they won't get it, man. If you can make a case for them, you can make a case for yourself.
Right.
Even better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's more help to get you some checks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, strategic. It's all strategic. And like,
yo, speaking of taxes, we didn't talk about this last week, right? The Trump $750. He paying $750 and he pays.
Oh yeah. We didn't talk about right. His tax thing, yeah.
Yo, people were mad about that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had this one joker on Facebook arguing with me. I paid more taxes than you have in your life. Black man said this. I'm like, you want a congratulations on that, motherfucker? Like, you should be pissed off that that's the case. Like, yeah. Why? I didn't understand these people. I'm like, why y'all mad that somebody got over on the government?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. Like, what part of the game is this? Like, come on, man. I was like, man, give me Trump's tax accountant. I don't want to hear nothing else, man. Show me the way. Mm-hmm. Trump, please.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These people are shines, man.
Yeah, it's terrible. Ignorance, man. Ignorance is bliss. I really don't get it. That was one of those times where I saw it. I was like, it was like, oh, Trump's tax returns. I was like, all right, that's enough Twitter for me today. How many times have we seen this tax return topic? I'm tired of it. Yeah, that's when you know they got nothing left. When they start recycling shit, they got nothing left, man. Nothing left.
And you notice how they phrased it, tax avoidance. They didn't do tax avoidance. Tax avoidance. Like, everybody tries to do tax avoidance, man. I'm like, Like I don't know. It was just a weird time.
Yeah, the
Um,
white man's smart. The white man's smart because to avoid means to evade, and to evade means to avoid. But in the white man world, that should mean two completely different things.
yeah.
One to get your ass locked up, like Wesley Snipes,
Yeah.
or one to get you Trump.
P from around the way. Happy birthday, Hotep Jesus. 100 more. You see Chris Wallace say stand down, then Trump repeats it, but says stand by and stand back, and people lost their minds.
Oh man, did they? We're gonna talk about it.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. Krista Mana, thanks for donation. $4. Rebel Route, yo, Mo facts. But wait till you hear Trump ask blacks what they want to be called. I think that was a great move. We don't know what to call. We don't know what to call us. What should we be called?
Who niggas?
I think African American has run its course. I'm starting to see
Okay.
rumblings of people like, what do you mean African American? Because there's so many African immigrants that come over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're like you can't and we're different than them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I prefer Black American.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what, but it seems like there's a changing of the tide with some people are not in on the African American anymore.
It's like going into football season having no playbook, but you worried about what you're gonna call your team.
You're right about that. This is it's insignificant. You know what I mean? Really,
It's nothing. I don't cost that. It's cost this. Don't call me that. So basically, what you saying is you got pronouns in your bio. It's that pronoun shit. It's that same feminine attitude. Oh my god, I don't like the colors of our flags. We can't go into battle. Like, who gives a fuck, nigga? What are we gonna do? You know what a nigga look like. Huh? We ain't even gotta say nothing. Niggas just got that head nod, and it's a silent code. Everybody know it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what do you want? We could decorate the flag and pick out a pretty little name later. You know what I mean? Kangs. Whatever the fuck y'all want to give us. We can have our own fucking pronouns. Nigga, you can't even get the white man off your ass. How you gonna pick the colors of your shirt? So I don't deal in them games. You know what I mean? It's just, it sounds stupid. But when somebody picks a name and this shit's stupid, I'm gonna tell you it's stupid. ADOS is stupid. Stop it. You know what I mean? I love all my ADOS peoples out there. I love y'all once again. I think the idea is very stupid.
Yeah, because but the point is, if you don't name yourself, then the man gonna name, because they're trying to group every guy with person of color. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And what the Hispanics, I read this week, like 60-70% of them don't want to be labeled POC. I made a video. I was like, why are they rejecting it and we accepting it?
Mm-hmm. They don't want to be near you niggas. Huh? They say, what? Y'all grouping us in with niggas? With niggas? They distance themselves from that quick. Negro? Oh no. They ain't having that. Man, racism started in Spain. Huh? Racism started with the Spanish language. Huh? Cortez and them? Huh? Who was conquering these islands? The goddamn Spanish before the Brits got moving. Huh? Those the conquerors.
Right.
You trying to group the conquerors in with us. They ain't having that shit. They like, nah, nigga, those are slaves. And they right. They not us. They not us and we not them. They need to stop with them labels. Stop that right now. And the current label is African American. It's fine. Leave it the fuck alone. Let's move on. Let's get straight to the playbook. We got African American. That describes us very well, right? Another argument I made with Adam Curry, I said, well, what do white people call themselves? And he said, well, technically we're Caucasian. I was like, well, what does Caucasian mean? From the Caucasus Mountains, right? That's where your ass come from, right? Yeah. Well, where do black people come from? We come from motherfucking Africa, motherfucker. You on one hand, a nigga say, oh my God, they brought us here on slave ships from Africa. And on the other hand, that same nigga gonna say, I ain't from Africa. Which one is it? Which one is it? I gotta apply that pressure. Nigga, you're from Africa. You African. You African in America. You an African American. And the Africans that come to America and get citizenship, they're American Africans. Done. Move on. Now what we gonna do? Can we stop buying Gucci and start investing in tech? Can we do that? Can we take our OnlyFans money and invest in tech? Let's do that. Niggas got me ranting on my birthday.
Ferrucci, 1989, $9.99 donation. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. North Star Bright, the term POC or person of color, people of color is a silly term. It suggests all brown skin struggles are the same, which is wholly false. Black American is good.
Yeah.
Big Poppy 426. Any conspiracy series for following the census?
Oh yeah, niggas generally don't fuck with the census. We don't fuck with the man coming around counting us and shit like that. Yeah, generally we ain't opening the door for nobody that ain't Amazon.
Yo, remember Friday? What was it? Friday? No, what movie was it? Motherfucker talking about the Census Bureau. It was
Nah, it wasn't Friday. It was another one.
What the fuck was that movie? It was The Wash. The Wash.
Right. Yeah, it was one of them B-rated movies.
Yo, The Wash was okay.
That's a classic. It's a classic B movie. Classic B movie. Huh?
Yo, him and Snoop and Dre, that was a fucking low budget classic movie. I swear to God, that was a good one. But I don't have any. I don't know anything about the census. I never heard any conspiracy theories about the census. I know they can't count. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. There's there's probably a higher number of illegal people in America than is initially reported and stuff like that. In my eyes, you go every town, they're everywhere. So
what it is black people doing a lot of illegal things in their house. Sometimes it's you see in America the communists got it to where everything's illegal. It's like you're over the occupancy for this building. You got 5 people living in this bedroom. We might have 7 niggas living in a 1-bedroom apartment. So, niggas be scared like, oh, my God, who is it? It's a white man at the door. And we're not educated on what the census is and what it does for us and all those things. But generally speaking, like, we not opening the door for strangers, man. And filling out forms and shit. Like, that's just this is what I'm saying. Black people are inherently conservative. We don't be fucking with the government, yo. Don't come around and ask me shit. Right? All of our actions say conservative. Like that's a real libertarian thing to do is say fuck your census. That's an anarchist approach. Fuck your census.
Sunshine Hotep, it's time we get them so-called Native American reparations. We done more for the culture and country. Let's be real. Check land and tax cut.
Word. That's another thing I'm mad about. They done stole our title. That was our original title was natives, nigga. And that they took our reparations. That's what really happened.
Rebel Route investing in that tech that was in Joe Biden's contacts. Oh my gosh.
Oh, here we go.
We might as well we might as well get into that. I seen Scott Adams, after watching the debate, said he wasn't going to vote for Trump, and then the Democrats. I'm gonna read his tweet today. I learned that agreeing with Democrats and saying I won't vote for Trump makes them hate me extra and threaten me. So I'll be voting for Trump. So he just went back. He already did a 180. He already back to square one.
I knew he was going to do that as soon as he said those words. I knew he was. You could look at his face when Scott Adams talked. You could look at his face and tell he don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? He like, I'm saying this shit, but I don't really mean half this shit.
What'd you think of the? Now I watched the debate, and I was thoroughly entertained. I was laughing. It was comical. I was trying to see when Joe was going to slip up totally, fudge it up. He did fudge it up a few times, but not that to the degree that I think Trump needed him to do. I think Trump was kind of he made like a couple tactical mistakes. He think he's debating Hillary Clinton. He's not debating Hillary Clinton. He's debating a whole different person. Mm-hmm. And you got to attack him in different ways. There were so many avenues. Like you can't let them bring up this white nationalist thing and then ignore. All I would have said, well, Joe was at the Grand Wizard's funeral a couple years back. You know what I mean? What's up with that? You and Joe, you know what I'm saying? Like I think Trump had Trump. My daughter calls him Donald Trump. Every once in a while, I slip up and say Donald Trump. I almost got I'm trying to figure a way to monetize it, like have Donald come out the trunk. But you gotta see if he wins the election, though. But if he comes out, Donald coming out, Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? Imagine a little car and shit, and you got Trump coming out the car trunk. But what'd you think about the debate, man? You watched the whole thing?
That shit was a fucking classic. That shit was a classic, bro. Two old angry white men yelling at each other. I loved every minute of it. I love watching white people fight each other. Here's what's sad. Here's what's really sad. The next day, people had the nerve to come out and say, this is why we got to vote. What I saw in that debate was every reason why nobody should vote.
Right.
That was an embarrassment to the country. That was terrible. It was terrible by all three of the white men out there. That was a very terrible representation for white people. They set white people back like 20 years with that performance that night. Wallace, Biden, and Trump. They set the white man back. Wallace set beta cucks back 20 years, and the rest of them set their respective communities back. It was terrible. I got Trump winning the debate. I got him winning about 10-9. Jabs was vicious in the beginning. Jabs was vicious. I think what happened was Trump was taking a different approach. I think he's playing the marathon role, I believe. I think he's like, yeah, he like, nigga, we got 2 more debates. I already won. Like, I hit you in the first 30 minutes. I done did my thing. I'm coasting. This the first debate. I'm out. Also, I felt like it was 2-on-1, which is why I say it was terrible, because Wallace was just in. It was like Trump was on trial. And I think what Trump was saying subconsciously was, I'm tired of being put on trial here. Do you know who we sitting across from? This nigga's son is stealing money from Moscow. Accepting money from Moscow. Why y'all want to talk about that? Let's talk about that, right? So he was playing the whole deflection game. They both were playing deflection game. I think the biggest mistake that Trump made was talking over everybody.
Right.
I think if you eliminate that, and that's the only reason why I say that's the only mistake I believe he made. The missed opportunity on the racial topic, I feel like he was setting everybody up. Trump liked to troll. He know he could have iced that question. And he was like, What do you want me to call him? Like that's when the attitude kick in. Like, what do you want me to say, huh? Like, what do you want me to say? Wait, white nationalists, white supremacists, like, what name are you giving these people today? Because y'all gonna fabricate this shit. And you got to think about it. He already done said that, he already denounced these people a bunch of times publicly. So at what point do you get annoyed and say, like, yo, how many times y'all want me to do this, yo? Right? Like, this don't make no sense. Like, what do you want me to say? And then he said it, and Trump was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then Biden brought up Proud Boys.
Yeah.
And then
That
that's
was
what,
slick,
right, real slick. Now, Biden, here's another thing I noticed. I know people were talking about there's an earpiece and all that. I don't know. I don't know about all of those conspiracy theories. But I do know Biden was reading off of a fucking piece of paper and Trump wasn't. Trump didn't look down at no piece of paper that I recall. Please fact check me. So they talk about Biden kept eye contact with the camera and all of that. They coached Biden very well. The difference between Biden's approach at looking at the camera and Trump's has a more Hollywood approach where he's not breaking the fourth wall. Biden's breaking the fourth wall. So both of them are getting a different effect on the crowd. And I believe Trump knew he was looking at the camera, and Trump's like, I'm not looking at the camera. Nigga, watch me. No, don't watch me, watch TV, right? That's the attitude Trump got, right? He's from New York. But yeah, I got Trump winning. If he don't cut people off, it was really a strong bout for him, man. Real strong bout for Trump.
Yeah, I kind of had it like 9. I wanted it. My initial thing was like it's a draw because I don't think nobody changed anybody's mind. The people that are hard Trump is going to vote Trump. The people that were against Trump, they were going to go with Biden anyway. They just needed 1 point. And for me, what I seen when I logged on to Facebook is these jokers talking about that Proud Boys, and I'm like it, and sometimes I don't want to get into certain stuff on Facebook because certain people be watching, and I don't want to get into it. But I'm like, I wanted to say like, the Proud Boys ain't even all white, man. I'm like, what are you all talking about? And, I replied to a couple people like, they're not even all white, man. I'm like, what is going on? I tweeted that. It's got 8,000 retweets. It's still going. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? It's just like, and my thing is, why are black people so scared to death of these white folks now? It's like that's the major, like every year, I was trying to tell people, like, if all you're going to get out of it is denouncing of white supremacy, is that worth your vote? That's all you're going to get out of it.
Yeah.
I want to post like, if give me a racist with lower taxes versus a racist with higher taxes, guess which one I'm picking?
Right.
It's
right.
a no-brainer. I got to like, not that I think Trump is this racist guy that they say he is, but I'm going to put it in NPC normie terms. Like, Biden's like, and then, it was hard to, because, it was a draw, but, he has to go against 2 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it's a 2-on-1 joint.
That's why I had to give the point to Trump. I got to give it to Trump. It's
right.
He getting jumped.
Right. He did his own. He did well for getting jumped, but the normies don't see that. You know what I mean? But what they didn't like when Biden was like, "Oh, the Green New Deal, this is going to be, it's going to work out fine." So you support the Green New Deal? Oh no, I don't support it. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like, that was like,
yeah.
I'm like, how much can they cover for him, man? This is crazy.
Wallace was covering for him all night.
Yeah.
He was like the referee. Like when the dude get in trouble, he's like, "Oh, break it up, break it up, break it up." It's like, yo, I wasn't even grabbing him, right? Yeah, he was covering for him all night. Every time Trump had him up against the ropes, Wallace was letting him off easy with the questions. Biden wasn't answering any questions. He was not, and that's why I have to give it to Trump, because although it was a mess, Biden still didn't score any points. He hadn't had no punches. And then he did something unpresidential. Shut up, man.
Yeah, you can't shut up, man.
He hit him with the shut up. And that is, Now everybody says Trump is unpresidential. Well, if we're talking about giving people a score based upon presidential conduct, Biden failed that night. He slipped up. And I think that was like sort of like my strategy going into the Brandon Tatum debate. Like I didn't go in there to win a debate. I just wanted to frustrate my opponent, right?
Right.
And I think that's what Trump was trying to do to Biden, but Biden's meds was just on point that night.
Yeah, he's not going to get him out of there. Like Biden's not going to snap. I don't think. You know, what he should do is just kill him on his record. What do you think about him mentioning? Because Biden mentioned his son Bo, who was in the military, and then Trump brought up Hunter. And Hunter been killing the game. God damn, Hunter is a scammer, man. God damn, scammer of the year, Griffith of the year.
Hold on, I gotta add him to the Grifties, yo. Hunter Biden.
Trump mentioned that Hunter Biden got kicked out of the military sniffing white girl, and then people came to his the people like some of the people are saying, "Oh, that was brave of him," because Biden tried to flip it and said, "I'm proud of him," and stuff like that. But he's a scammer, man. He's a I think in that case, I think drug use shows an example of privilege. You know what I'm saying? This guy gets in the military, still wants to act a fool, cut up, gets kicked out of that for using drugs. Then he's just because his dad is VP, he gets these $500,000 jobs, don't even have to show up. All this crazy. And, it's not even mentioned. It doesn't even register with the American people. Like some American people. Like the NPCs that are voting for Biden already, they don't even care about. They don't care about none of that. All they care about is they hate Trump and they got to get him out of office.
Terrible. TDS is a problem in America today, man. It's a terrible disease.
What else happened in the debate, man?
Chris Wallace was jumping though. Biden said to shut up. A lot was we missing. I know we missing something. The race topic.
Yeah, the race topic.
Trump did get him to admit he don't fuck with the Green New Deal. Ding! That was a big point.
Yeah.
That was a big point. See, I don't agree with a lot of people who said this was a tie or Trump lost. That was a big win.
It was.
That was big. I don't and the normies are going to miss that. They're going to miss that. But that was big. That's going to affect the Democrats. Like this week was a little shaky for them in the office. It's like, wait, what do we do now? Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because just like Hillary, the far left, that's what the far left is banking on. They want that Green New Deal. Mm-hmm. They want that full health care for everybody. Mm-hmm. And he kind of backed off those statements because Biden has to back off their statements, and that's why Trump was. He was playing for socialism. I mean, Trump did make some good points to his base. I think he energized his base really well because he played up the socialism part and he showed examples. He was like, "There you go. You know what I mean? You're gonna make the left med." You know what I'm saying? So the AOC. I mean, was AOC pissed off? Biden's got the Biden plan. That was that's supposed to be AOC's plan, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But
he trying to be like Obama, like Obamacare, the Biden plan. That shit corny. The Biden plan. That says nothing about what you plan to do, bro. That says like narcissism. It says I'm all about me. I don't like that. I wasn't impressed with Biden. I don't know why people said they're impressed with Biden. The only thing I was impressed with Biden was his meds. His meds was on point. Like he almost short circuited a few times, but for the most part, he was great. He was gravy. He sounded like a coherent individual, but at some points he didn't. And when Trump hit him with the different jabs. Trump hit a lot of targets. I know he missed a lot, But I'm like, the platinum plan, he got to be saving that. Like, because the fact that he didn't mention the platinum plan, I'm like, he probably holding that for like, the second debate or the third debate. If we don't see nothing from Trump in the second debate is going to be probably more watched than the first one. I'll be honest with you. Niggas is watching that second debate. And I think that the moderator is like a extreme leftist who hates Trump. So it's going to be another jumping.
Do you think he's saving that? Because I think it kind of plays out how they respond to each other. Because I don't think Biden wanted to say, because I was like, why didn't he say the KKK? But I don't think he wanted to say the KKK because, because then Trump could have brought in the black plan, because part of that was labeling KKK a terrorist organization. So but he, I think he kind of lucked out why he didn't mention it. But you think he's just saving that? Because I would have thought
that's the only explanation.
Yeah, because I would have thought that would have been the first thing to mention when they go race. Like, I got this plan, $500 billion. What you, Black America, what you want to do? That's all I would have said. I would have been nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That was a layup. And and I kind of agree. When I watched the Scott Adams video, I agree with Scott Adams. I felt the pain of a white man who felt betrayed. Yes. Yes, you felt like your guy took a L on some real easy layups. Yes, I feel you. That is true. That is true. Your guy missed a lot because the platinum plan was a layup.
Right.
So my thing is, the only explanation is he must be holding it for the second and third debate, because I didn't know there was a second and third debate already scheduled. But yeah, so he must be holding it. That's the only information I got. If not, I think his strategy was still on point. I like holding off on the platinum plan. I like, because the stage is building. That was the first one. It's like everybody tuned in. Everybody's talking about it. It was all over the radio and the newspapers and the TV today. The memes was everywhere. So is raising the profile. And like you said, like, if you was Democrat, you thought Biden did well. If you was Trump, that's your guy. And I think a lot of white men was disappointed in Trump's performance.
Yeah, they mentioned that critical race theory and racial sensitivity training.
Oh yeah.
And Trump tried to explain it without mentioning, some of that training they're demonizing white people, and because if he come out and say that, they're gonna say, "Oh, here you go with this white supremacist talk, white now." Like it's okay for white people to look out for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what that. But I think he couldn't. He didn't want to articulate it because him saying white, they're gonna run with it. You know what I'm saying? So that was with that. But again, my reply to that, like, I'm like, listen, we don't need all of that, man. The best way to help Black America is putting money in their pocket. Here's my platinum plan. Black America, what's good? You know what I'm saying? That's how I just feel like is that plan not serious? You know what I mean? If it's not serious, if it's serious, he got to mention it in one of these debates. It's coming up. He don't got to get a whole bunch of the Black American vote, but he has to make a dent in the people coming out and the people, the black men. Black men might sway a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Black women, I mean, he might as well forget it. But he can cause black men or some of the other blacks to be like, stay home. You know what I'm saying? And like, nah, I'm not voting for either one of these judges. Knowing that benefits Trump more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He came at the mod too. He came at Wallace early. First 30 minutes. If you watch the first 30 minutes of the debate, it's hilarious. Just the first 30 minutes. But he was coming at Chris. He was like, Chris, I think he called him B-rated or something. I forget what he said. He played dude. But because Chris is being very unfair as a moderator. He's being very unfair as a moderator. But yeah, I don't know, man. I got Trump. I got Trump winning. I think Trump did. I'm one of those people who think that Trump did good. If I give him a grade, I'd give him a B-.
Right.
I give him a B- because I think he just didn't want to keep defending himself. He was like, "Yo, we talking about Dirty Joe here. Like, y'all really about to put me on? I'm like, don't ask me no questions about what I'm doing, because that's not the only layup he had. He had the HBCUs, the money he gave HBCUs,
Right.
and he brought Pookie home, so he could have said all of that. He could have
That
said
was
all of
good.
that.
He was like, I let the people out that you put in jail. I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah. You see, that's a hard hit. Like he hit. Come on. That's a haymaker. After that, I don't gotta say nothing else. I kind of feel him because I feel like I tweeted this. I said Trump's attitude at the debate was like he already won the election. I'm just here to go through the emotions, go through the motions. But yeah,
um,
that line you just said right there, that was one of them haymakers. I was like, ooh, that's real. And Chris Wallace jumped in. That was one of those times I swear Chris Wallace jumped in. Like, yo, all right, no. Like,
he
come
did do that a
on.
few times. He did that. There was another time he jumped in. I was like, oh, that's bullshit, man. Like he had him dead to rights. And here come Chris. Like it was the same. Like, like what the fuck is this bullshit? And plus in the beginning, I swear Trump was bullying Joe. One
He
time it
was.
was Biden's time. Trump
Yeah.
just took his time. I was like, oh, this is crazy.
Yes, that definitely happened.
That's wild. Rebel Route, invest in that tech that was in Joe Biden's contacts. $5 donation. Jay Grummich, we should make up a conspiracy theory about the census. Solomon Washington, I don't know why we're still worried about the white man. It's the Arab, Asian, Latin, and Indian man that own our neighborhoods.
Uh-oh.
No, ADOS in the house, man.
Uh-oh.
That's that ADOS talk.
There you go. I love it. I love it. I fucking love it.
D's Vision. How do I find true info on Hoteps? I know the internet, but it's a lot of false information out here, and libraries are closed in Inglewood, California.
That's a secret. That's the secret. The Hotep knowledge. Man, you better join the Patreon. Patreon.com/Hotep Nation. Get in the chat and we get you tuned up. We can't be just, you know what I mean? We like the new Illuminati out here.
Solomon Washington, the script has already been written. Voting, laughter.
Mm-hmm.
But that's true. But what's on this? You don't know the ending. They might surprise us. You know what I'm saying? That's the fun. Actually, the actual fun part about this. I kind of look at it two ways, man. If they want, one thing I don't understand, if Trump is out of here, right? What is CNN going to report on? CNN would lose so much money. They would lose so much money. Their whole network is anti-Trump stuff. They can milk that for another 4 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it could go that way. And they could just make, all the outrage, if they want to further, unrest in the country, they'll have Trump in. But if they want, do they want Kamala in there? They want a woman in there because Biden ain't gonna last. He's looking sloppy, flabby and sick right now. His might as well be the Harris administration. Do they want to put Harris in? You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm kind of leaning to the 4 more years of Trump.
Yeah, I agree. I think we got 4 more years of Trump. I don't think the powers that be want to lose all that money. Trump's worth too much to this country. It's too easy to trigger people with Trump. I wouldn't let that power structure go. You know what I mean? I need another 4 more years of grifting.
Griff Caesar's hoodies in there. Sir Bubba Hotep, eye contact with the camera was creepy.
It was creepy. I didn't like it.
He was like, they was talking his beady ass eyes. I was just like, oh man, they say he high as shit. Yeah. So the Proud, then we had everything about the Proud Boys, that guy Enrique had to make a video saying he denounces the KKK, white supremacy, and this, that, and the third.
Wait. Don't you know Gavin McGinnis? Wasn't you on camera and talked to Gavin McGinnis?
Yeah, he had me on the show way back in the day.
Yeah. You connected with the Proud Boys, Uncle Hotep. You Proud Boys affiliated from way back. I knew that name sounded familiar. Your cool card been cashed. So what's the skinny on the Proud Boys?
I didn't know they was trying to get deep like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. You know, they have chapters everywhere and shit like that. I didn't know he was actually building a actual network of people. But yeah, but you know, like one of the guys that got locked up in the fight. He had a black wife and shit. They gave him like 5 years or something. They gave him some numbers. Yeah. They might have put a nickel on him. All I knew is they went and fought Antifa everywhere. That's all I knew, really. And I knew Gavin had started, but then Gavin had fell out. You know, even if you go to the ADL website, you know, they say some parts are associated with white supremacy, but when the ADL, the next paragraph, they're a multi-ethnic group. It says it right there. And this is where y'all get all your information from, the ADL website. It says it right there. So, but you know, the normies aren't going to look into that too deep. They're just going to take
the headlines.
They're going to take it and run with it. You know, you know, and the FBI, you know, everybody's on the take. There's so many people on the take, man. It's just like everybody's got narratives. Everybody's got politicizing everything. You can't trust nobody.
Yeah. Somebody showed me a clip of Bake Alaska throwing up the white supremacy sign. I'm like, damn, like y'all so out of touch. Y'all don't even know who Baked Alaska is. Like, he's like the most harmless white man you'll ever meet. Say like, he's just a cool dude. You know what I mean? And they didn't realize these dudes is trolling. They was trolling back in the day, you know, like that was the thing, like was to troll the media and to get the media to cover you and say, oh my God, look at this white supremacist group. And then you laugh about it on 4chan. Right. And these people just so detached from that. Man, I was going to say something about the Proud Boys. But now everybody's just inaccurate, man. Everybody just talking about shit they don't know shit about. You know what I mean? But they're going to go with the headline. Headlines say that's a white supremacist group. That's what everybody going to believe. Today, they did a stream with Black Lives Matter. You saw that?
No, who did? Proud
Boys was standing next to Black Lives Matter. I saw it on, I think, Angela Stanton's Instagram. Proud Boys is and Black Lives Matter standing next to each other. You know, pure fake news, man. Pure fake news out here.
Yo, DK Dakota said, well, ABL also said that the Ku Klux Klan gave away Christmas gifts in black neighborhoods. Is this true?
ABL cool card is fully activated. Oh, man, he got a black coon card. Come on,
he didn't say that. There's no way he said that.
There's no way he said that. No way. I'm not believing that. That's impossible.
Hold on.
You know what's crazy? The goddamn Antifa run around the country destroying everything. They want Trump to denounce these groups. And that's what people miss, the deflection. Trump deflected to Biden and he said, yo, nigga, what about Antifa? Y'all the ones destroying shit. Like, y'all worry about Proud Boys. Proud Boys is out there beating up Antifa. They ain't getting into no trouble. But y'all not worried about Antifa busting up black neighborhoods? White little white boys leaving their houses and coming and busting up your neighborhoods. Privileged little white liberals coming to bust up your black neighborhood. And you don't care about that, but you worried about some Some people call themselves the Proud Boys. This shit is crazy, man. That's that double standard. But again, headlines gonna win. So if you don't watch Hotep's Been Told You, you're gonna be misled.
Yeah, that's crazy how the mainstream media is covering for Antifa. There's plenty of video evidence. There's plenty of arrests, and they're covering for him. Even the FBI director, Antifa is more ideology and not a group.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you have people like you shown that video. The lady backed up a U-Haul truck full of shields, and here they come. They're like, here they're taking. You know what I'm saying? Like there's organization behind that. Some
Mm-hmm.
people's flying these people all over the place, man. Like, come on, man. There's funding somewhere.
Somebody said, Biden said it's an idea, not an organization.
Right.
Nigga, these niggas mobilized around the globe,
Yeah.
synchronized. Fuck out of here. It's not an organization, man. You gotta watch these people and their words, man.
BK $3.301. The other $1.99. The shipping handling fee on that shirt, grifter. Ken Thorough, what up, Ken? Burisma was an inside job. Free Hunter.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Special Taxi made it in alive again. Keep up the good work, gentlemen. 1999 donation. Thank you. 50 Shades Soul G. Never forget that the man that to the left of Hotep Jesus once threw a snowball at a Klan member. Based on the recent commentary, would you like to issue a public apology? Why are they doing me like this, man? Don't you see the ankh on the wall? Listen. I went to a good African store in the King of Prussia Mall. Bought that for over a bean.
Uh-huh.
I had my ankh.
Uh-huh.
Never mind the fact it was the white man was covering for the African lady in the store, so I bought it from the white man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it tripped me out. I was walking with my daughter. it was one day like she didn't have school or something like that. I was like, let's go to the mall. We're in the KLP, walking around. I was looking for some dashikis. I was like, I need some more dashikis for the show and shit. They didn't have my size. Then I looked, we're walking out, I turned around. I was like, oh shit, look at that ankh. That ankh was calling my name. I was like, man, let me see how much this ankh is.
Uh-huh.
And it went through my mind. If it's under 50, I'll get it. Then I was like, nah, it's heavy. You know what I mean? It's not light. I was like, nah, it's gonna be about a bean. If it's a bean, I'm gonna get it.
Uh-huh.
It was like 99.99 or some shit like that.
Uh-huh.
But what? Come on, man. Would I have that in my house if y'all had me out here like brother Tatum and brother ABL? Y'all have me out here like that when I got an ankh on the wall?
Hashtag cancel Uncle Hotep.
Oh, killing me, man. Chad. Oh, wait. Damn. Martin Walsh. No. Okay.
The Life and Times.
The Life and Times are unconventional. What about the fellas voting this November?
It don't matter. We got something called Electoral College. They're going to take care of us. We good. 4 more years. CAG, nigga.
Hey, man, and they can vote all they want, you know what I mean? But if they think that's the most important thing for them, hey, what can I tell them? But all I'm saying is, like, they need to get more back, like I said, rehabilitation, job training is more important to ex-felons and felons than voting rights. I maintain that. I'm gonna stand on it. You can call me a coon for it. I'll stand 10 toes down on it. We're doing it the wrong way. You're acting like they're gonna be a part of society now. Like that's putting money in their pocket. These people come home with, some people they go in early before they even learn a trade. Get 10, say they get 10, a dime, 15 years. And they come out. They got no training to do nothing. What are they going to do? They're going to turn right back to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't fix them in jail or afterwards, you're not going to fix them at all. And giving somebody the right to vote again is the white man scam. Y'all falling for the white man scam. I'm telling you, the white man is slick, man. Y'all keep doubting that white man trickery, man. They ain't call it technology for nothing, man. That's why you had to go to the Hoteps to break the shit down, because niggas was getting bamboozled out here. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, come on, we got to ask the Hoteps. Let's ask the niggas on the corner, the Hoteps on the corner. And y'all went to the Black Israelites. You go to us. You went to Umar. Umar even told y'all, like,
voting is superfluous at best.
Yeah. I can understand the local stuff, you in school boards and stuff like that, but come on, man, this stuff. Martin Walsh, happy birthday, Hotep Jesus. Been watching the show and Uncomfortable Conversations for about a year now. I usually catch the replay. Hotep and Build. DW Twin, happy birthday, Hotep Jesus. Can we get a hood IPO and you sign with the Joe Button Network? Hotep gentlemen.
So, but holla, as you know what I'm saying, I want in advance. I need an advance. I'm telling you right now, ASAP. I'll pay him back. I'll pay you back, Joe.
Yo, listen, I was listening to Up in Smoke, All the Smoke podcast. And they was doing an interview with Allen Iverson, and they joined Charlemagne's network. Man, they got so many ads going on that joint, man. I was just like, oh, you got to hear Charlemagne's voice coming over. He was plugging, I see what they're doing. He had a new show, a new black lady talk about black politics and everything, plugging her in on a hot show. You know what I mean? So we'll see if it works. But that that's probably going to work a little bit. If they can drive enough viewers to his network, he's plugging in. Like, I never heard this lady before. I never heard any. I don't know who the hell this woman is. But you know Charlemagne plugging her. You got Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson plugging her while they're interviewing Allen Iverson.
He ain't signed Angela Yee.
I don't know.
Oh, why he ain't put her on the network?
She does have a podcast, doesn't she?
Yes, she do.
I never listened to it, but I know
they talk girl shit.
Okay,
her girls talk girl shit.
Chat Afghanistan. Logic is the Maryland Sean King. After adding him, I was suspended within 30 seconds. Any advice how to get your Twitter out of the gulag?
Oh man, I can't help you, man. You create another account. Make sure you change your IP address before you do so.
Damn, what'd you say to Logic, man? What does Logic do to anybody? People be killing Logic, man.
Leave Logic alone, man. He like the most harmless white boy ever. Like, leave Logic alone. I know y'all think he corny and that, but leave him alone, man. He ain't hurting nobody.
Life and Times of the Unconventional, 1999. So Uncle Hotep don't support felons voting and getting back righteous in society. What I'm saying is voting does not. Voting does not. I say it before and I say it again. You're using voting as a benchmark of being righteous in society. Like, if you don't vote, you're not righteous. Like, come on. They have more important pressing needs. Felons have more pressing needs than going there and voting for Joe Biden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get y'all killing me with this. Bloomberg gave them dudes in Florida $100 million to pay some goddamn fines. He could have made he could have built a goddamn building in a trade school, $100 million. A
nice one too. State of the art.
He could have built a trade school and say, hey, all felons come into trade school. We'll train y'all. Let's say truck driving. 9 months. We got you. You can go. You after 9 months. We got you. You're making $50,000 right out of prison.
Bloomberg ain't trying to help black people. We trying to buy votes.
There it is. Ones. Unc, you ain't fooling nobody.
Pressure.
Eric P. Happy birthday, Hotep Jesus 1999 donation.
Thank you.
Chad Lamone. I'm not racist. I have black friends. Oh. Yo, did you see that video today of I guess it was from a documentary, and they were building Section 8 homes. They wanted to build Section 8 homes near this development in Texas, and they interviewed this white lady. She was just like, "Oh no, we don't want that here." Yo, she was going in. She was like, I feel like we're a different class. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'd have said the same shit. It's time to move, y'all.
Yeah, I know this brother. He was a real estate agent. He made good money, right? And they were trying to buy a field across from his house, and they was going to put trailers in there, right?
Mm.
They fought that tooth and nail. They was like, "No, that's going to bring the property our homes down. No, we can't have that."
Mm.
What's the difference between that and Section 8 house? There ain't no I mean, one's going to look nicer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the the answer to that is not that these people have to move to different neighborhoods to get better education. Mm-hmm. Is where they're at, they should get better schooling. Their school should improve so they can, where they're living at right now, they can get just as good an education as these folks over in the suburbs. That's how, or over in these whatever town that y'all want to put these Section 8 homes in. That's the answer, because if people just have to move to get better schooling, these schools where the people that can't move, they will never improve. You're not solving anything with them. This is the old flim flam. This is that Joe Biden bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what Trump is like. No, we ain't doing it. No. But that's the answer. That's what the lady should have said. But she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna sound like a bigot." People were killing her and stuff like that. But I heard black and white people say the same thing. Chad Rendon, Uncle Hotep associating with Proud Boy white supremacists. Careful, they're gonna be calling you ADOS. ADOS.
Yeah, they called that nigga ADOS. Yo,
that's a good one, man. That's a good one, man. Somebody better steal that for Twitter because that's fucking great. ADOS Hitler. That's got to be Tariq Nasheed or Yvette, man. I am not high up the food chain to be called ADOS
Hitler. Oh man, killed him. Oh, that's classic. I'm stealing that shit. I'm telling y'all right now, that shit's stolen.
I tell you, the chats be gold mine, man.
Gold. Chad,
they're yelling, cancel Uncle Proud Boy. Come on. Aztec Mecca, does Logic get reparations?
No.
Logic was light bright, man.
No, Logic's white. I know Logic's white. I'm gonna tell you why I know Logic's white. I forget what year it was, but this is when I was working with 50. We were at SOBs in New York City, and through our company, I sponsored an event there, and I was the host of the show that night. And I had my homies open. Me and Demic was on that stage, and Logic was the headliner. This was before Logic was Logic.
Right.
And Logic had the building packed with Brad and Amy. Everywhere. It was 200 of them. I think I might have seen them come with one more miscegenated gentleman. Other than that, so Logic is white. He ain't got Logic. Don't got no black friends.
No, that's there. You have it. Chad, check that. I am racist. My homie is a real estate agent. The same Uncle Hotep. Oh my! Unique Laura, happy birthday to the one and only. I didn't do it on Twitter, so I'm paying you reparations to make up for it.
Thank you, Reba.
Oh man, Super Lightfoot, man.
Oh my god.
For someone that said the COVID's so serious, for her to come out in a goddamn coronavirus Halloween costume, handing out candy, that's the most absurd thing I've ever seen in my life.
Lightfoot came out here looking like a low budget blank man.
Yes.
Terrible. This is atrocious behavior. When I saw it, it was another one of those moments where I said, in 2012, we went through an interdimensional portal. One of them Doctor Strange shits. We are in an alternate dimension. That's the only thing that's going to explain some fuckery shit like that. Are you serious? She was dressed up with the R. Kelly mask on. Oh my god, looking like Tonto from Zorro and shit.
Oh my god.
Bruh, that real life, yo? When I first saw it, I'm like, it's gotta be real. It can't be real. That was real.
Yeah. Oh my god. I can't they're saying Hope Hicks has tested positive for the COVID.
Who?
Hope Hicks.
Who the hell is that?
She used to work for Trump on the Trump Journal.
Nigga, I'm going to test positive for COVID. That don't mean shit.
I know. Yo, you listen to Tory Lanez album, man?
I did not. I will not support any black man that abuses black women. I have to watch my public figure out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get canceled. You listened to it, didn't you? I could tell you the toxicity is just oozing off your ass, all on your face. He like, nigga, I listened to that shit. What's the verdict?
That shit kind of fire, dog.
Oh my god.
Well, listen, it's kind of like I don't really like Tory, but his intro, that shit, he shut shit down, man. That shit is just like.
Is that the one he got the video for?
No, not the one he had video for. They said he did like 9 million views in a day, man.
On what? The video?
On YouTube, yeah.
The one that dropped today?
It was yesterday, wasn't it?
Oh, yesterday. Okay, yeah, yesterday, yeah. Oh man. Niggas saw the video. I saw the video today, and I checked the thread to see what people were saying. And the homies is talking about, I think the nigga might be innocent.
Oh, yeah, listen. I've been trying to piece this shit together. That's why I be on Lipstick Alley and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out, because you know them women on Lipstick Alley, they got all the scoops and shit like that. So I think allegedly it's like a love triangle between Meg's friend Tory and Meg. This is what the gist of what I got. Now I don't know if Tory was messing with Meg's friend. Meg's friend is bad as hell. Meg's friend badder than Meg. Kehlani or something like that. Okay. Now I don't know what the story is. Now they don't know who is he messing with first. But I think he was. I think Meg backdoored her friend. That's what I think happened.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So that's
Uh-oh.
why I think what happened. But it's messy. You know, I don't know what happened. I'm not like my thing is like it was in L.A., right?
Yeah.
You mean tell me L.A. has a chance to lock up a rapper for shooting somebody and they're not going to take it?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Something not right with that case. Yeah. Somebody said, or I saw somewhere Meg was drunk, so she really don't remember what happened, but she was the one that reached for the gun and shot herself.
Oh.
That's another story floating, but y'all ain't hear that shit from me. Don't tell nobody y'all heard that shit from me. So I don't know, man. It's this story has been one big Hollywood mess out of hip hop this year. So I don't know. All this shit might be fake.
I think it is. And, you know, a lot of people are saying because Tory got his masters back, you know, the record labels are screwing him. You see how they're blackballing him, man? Like, nobody want to give him no reviews or no nothing.
Yeah.
People said, "Oh, we're not covering Tory Lanez anymore." I'm
Right. I saw that.
like this is the same culture that covers Chicago drill rap and how they talk about killing each other. You know, but they want to stop here at Tory Lanez when this shit didn't even go to court. It's a bunch of hearsay, he say, she say. You know, there's a whole bunch of people in Meg's pockets, man. You know, and they got to see it go through. I don't trust her. Meg, the thing is, my thing is, Meg denied her and Tory was fucking. That's my thing. Like, and it's obviously Tory Lanez writes a 17-track album about his relationship with Meg and them.
What he said? What he said?
Oh man, you gotta listen to it, man. He was like, you gotta just listen to that first song. He was like, he said, you was my bitch. That's what he said. And he even went simp. He was like, and I don't know if I should, you know, I still got feelings for you. All that bull, none of that shit.
What the fuck? You know, the Illuminati will do some crazy things to create a brand, you know? This is just one crazy story. Wow. I don't know what to think.
Yo, what do you think about Rogan and, you know, he moved to Spotify and, you know, some of the Spotify employees wanted to, they want to proofread his podcast before they release it and shit because they want to edit it and shit like that. You know, some people they said they wouldn't go on strike if they couldn't do that.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
Fire their asses.
That's what I would have did.
Send their asses home. Replace them. There's a lot of people out here that need jobs. We don't need you. Fuck you talking about? Leave this shit alone. This shit's a classic. The shit is working. That's why they signed the dotted line. You don't fucking tell Michelangelo how to paint the Sistine Chapel? Huh? Fuck wrong with these people?
Wheezy Bird, VP debate next week. Pence going to drop haymakers. Yeah, I believe so. You know, because it's going to be Pence is going to get different media coverage because you know Conservative Inc. love Pence. Man, they love them some Pence. They love him way more than they love Trump. You know what I'm saying? They would rather have a Mike Pence conservative in there.
Mike Pence is the president of the United States. I don't know if anybody knows that. But Mike Pence is the brains behind the White House. That nigga sharp. I don't think people realize it, but I pay attention. And I've told people this in the past. I said, y'all so worried about President Trump. Y'all should be happy Pence ain't president. Because the way Pence talk, that nigga sell your ass 3 wars and you won't even know it. You'd be like, wait, did that nigga just say? It'd be the next week. You'd be like, I think that nigga just said we going into 3 wars. He just know how to use these terms. There's certain terms that they don't use the word war, but you know, we'll need some foreign inquisitions. He's that type of guy. You know what I mean? So, Pence is sharp, man. Kamala gonna get an ass whoop. I'm gonna watch that debate. I'm gonna watch that debate as a student because I want to study Pence and I want to learn what Pence knows. He got that white presidential shit down to a
He does.
T.
He does.
I want to say he got it down better than Obama. Because he's actually, he's white. So, he doing it better than Obama. He got that shit down. I listened to Pence speak once, and I'll be honest with you, I was scared after I listened to him. I was like, yo, this one dangerous motherfucker, yo. Because I realized how in the shadows he is, how much in the shadows he is that people don't talk about him. They so worried about Trump. I'm like, yo, this the motherfucker y'all need to be worried about. This is a slick, smart motherfucker right here. So next week, Kamala, she gonna get 8, bro. She's going to get destroyed. And I think Pence is going to be the one that's going to pull out this whole decision for people.
Yeah, like the normies were like, "Oh, Kamala's gonna kill Pence." I'm like, did y'all forget when Tulsi did to Kamala? Did they say they so quickly? This is how short-term memory the African American, the Akata the Shine is. They forgot how Tulsi Gabbard destroyed her. They had to damn near ban Tulsi from the debates because she whooped up on Kamala. They forget all about that shit.
Yeah. Tulsi gathered her real quick.
Jay Pereira, Hotep and Bill, watched the Armani video interview. Love that dude and the stuff he had to say. Much love.
Great interview. Classic.
Chad Lemoyne, new Arrested Development.
Yeah, Arrested Development dropped a new album. Make sure y'all go get that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Y'all might remember him from the hit single Mr. Wendell.
Oh, shit. I gotta listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
No Coon. I've been listening. No Coon. I've been listening to Action Bronson this week, man. I like that.
Oh, come the fuck on. We don't do that. We just go straight to Ghost.
Oh, come on, man.
You ain't listen to the white man still Ghost. He stole his whole flow, his whole style, everything.
In the beginning he did, but he kind of switched it up a little bit. But
oh, he changed it up finally. He went and got his own style now.
Yeah, he a little bit more laid back with that. But like, fuck it. Like, y'all listen to bootleg Jay-Z's. You listen to bootleg Weezys.
Who's bootleg Weezys?
You bootleg Young Thugs. How everybody could try to sound
everybody
like
is. Yeah, everybody do try to sound like Thug.
I'll take a replicate Ghost if Ghost ain't play.
Nah, we ain't allowing the white man to come replicate nothing over here. Fuck that. I'm on my Tariq Nasheed with that shit.
No, but the people be saying that don't even listen to Ghost in the first place. That's why I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like,
yeah.
Name the last Ghost album you listened to.
Right.
I'll at least check out what a new Ghostface, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I've heard the last couple ones he put out. Sweet Teas, happy birthday, Hotep Jesus, $20. Special taxi. Have you heard Michael Malice's idea of having reparation be paid out from the government's funding of the universities and endowments? Hotep Jesus should go on his show again.
Michael Malice is coming on my channel. We locked that in. A date will be announced shortly.
C.S. Bowden, Uncle Hotep, please stay on mic. My bad.
Damn, they getting you together.
D. Mazia, on time, media did their job as usual. Shade Room ran with the hospital records stating gunshot wound, no bullet pulled, potential glass got shot, and debris hit leg. Word on the street.
Thank you, Halima. Shout out to Afro Biz.
Habitats for Life, $7.97 donation. Islam Moors, this is the way. Restitution, not reparation. Martin Luther King Jr. said this. He has a link, a YouTube video.
The link don't work.
Okay.
Just to give you a heads up.
Aztec Mecca. Rogan said today, Spotify ain't say nada to me. Also, we're going to drop some nukes on the podcast coming soon.
Uh-oh.
Hotep Tiger, I remember to go check that white liberal.
He definitely did.
Yo, that was the best diss ever, man. What do you
Ever.
have? Was it Teddy? Who was he playing? Teddy?
Yeah, I think it was Teddy. I think it was Teddy.
And Action deserved that. He was feeling himself because this is when he would start getting hot. You know, he was like, man, Ghost who? He was feeling himself a little bit too much there. Chris Redden, I've been sitting on Adolf Hitler for a while. It was my baby. If you steal that for Twitter, you better kick me some royalties. I need my grift too. Imagine somebody did a shirt Adolf Hitler. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Bruh. You better be careful. Nah, you definitely need royalties on that, Chris.
Yo, that's crazy. I don't know. You got anything else, man? What else?
The what's the name? Salt Bay.
Oh, Salt Bay tour. Oh, yeah. What? Listen. I guess they went to the Salt Bay, one of Salt Bay's restaurants, and he be cooking at the expensive joints, right? And I guess the girl was twerking. And he came around in the room, but I heard that wasn't his girl. He was after some other girl that was in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it. Like the girl twerking wasn't that guy's girl that was in there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was some stage shit because Ice Bay got to shut down some stores or something like that because they got the coronavirus. What was it?
Oh yeah, I think there was a shutdown.
Or he was hiding money or some shit like that. He was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing.
You follow him on Instagram?
Nah, why?
Well, he's a good follow on Instagram. He be opening stores everywhere, man. Like fucking all over the Middle East, everywhere.
Oh, he cashing in.
Yeah, he do a lot of working out shit. You know what I mean? Like he a fit dude. You know, he don't use no weights hardly. You know, he be doing like the old school. You know, New York shit. You know what I mean? Using poles and shit like that. He's a pretty good follow. But David Carroll, this black conservative guy on YouTube, he always talking about the Arabs and the black women and shit. And that was a classic example, man. Like,
it's gonna happen. Arab been pimping for a minute.
Yo, she was happy to twerk in front of the Salt Bay, man. She was happy to do that. She see the cheese, boy.
Yeah.
He was happy recording. He was
like, I got one. I got one. RP Kingface.
Yeah, did we mention that last week or no? I thought it happened like was he online or I thought
that was this week.
It was this week.
That was this week, man. Is that real?
Yeah. He died.
Crazy, how that story ends like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
R.I.P. Kingface, man. The last few months surrounding his story has been one wild ride, and then that was the ending I was not expecting at all.
Yeah, he could look kind of bad. I was going on there, and people were giving him work, talking about smoking that Kingface pack. I was just like, oh man, you guys. Why these Shine? They come up. If you want to disrespect somebody, just the Shine will think up of anything. Now he's smoking packs like this, smoking the Kingface pack. I was just like, they're like blowing in the air, like, oh, come on, man. Like, act like this guy was hurting somebody. Who was he hurting? He was out here grifting like anybody else, man.
Right. Facts. Big facts. What about The Rock? Co-signing Biden.
Yeah. I looked at that video. I swear Kamala and Biden were not in the same room. I swear that was a fucking green screen or something, man. Did you watch it? It looked crazy.
I did the Rock video.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I saw it. I saw it like come across my screen, but I didn't hit it to go watch it. It was just like The Rock co-signs Biden, and I'm just like, all right, that's enough Twitter for the day. You know, let me be productive. I couldn't. I was just like, ugh, too disgusted.
You know, now I think The Rock is eventually going to run for office one of these years. You know what I mean? I think this is like part of paying his dues. You know, I think he's registered independent or something like that. But this is part of he's part of paying his dues, and you know, people were getting at him. They're like, oh man, The Rock. I mean, what do you think he's going to do?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know, they was talking that whole Rock running for office, so you know he was going to get his griff. He's definitely nominated for a grifty though. What else? There's two more topics we got real fast. Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Project Veritas in the ballot harvesting video.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch that shit. I don't watch crack and shit. It's like nah. You know, Project Veritas always exposes some shit, you know, and I'm not surprised at all. But some more interesting news. Black man in the crypto world looks like he's about to be indicted.
Who?
Hayes. His last name is Hayes. Arthur Hayes, Benjamin Dello, Samuel Reed, Gregory Dwyer. Prosecutors said BitMEX had taken few steps to limit customers, even after being informed that the exchange was being used by hackers to launder stolen money and by people in countries under sanctions like Iran. BitMEX made itself available as a vehicle for money laundering and sanctions violations, the indictment released on Thursday said. BitMEX has handled more than 1.5 billion of trades each day recently. God damn. Making it one of the 5 biggest exchanges on most days. BitMEX and Mr. Hayes have been known for pushing the limits in the unregulated cryptocurrency industry. After it was founded in 2014, BitMEX grew popular by allowing traders to buy and sell contracts tied to the value of Bitcoin, known as derivatives or futures, with few of the restrictions and rules that were in place in other exchanges. That allowed investors to take out enormous loans and make risky trades. The relaxed attitude also made it possible for people all over the world to easily move money in and out of BitMEX without the basic identity checks that can prevent money laundering. In August, BitMEX put in place some of those verification checks. It says she says the vast majority of these people are not compliant. I mean, it's just very interesting for me because I'm in this business, right? Like CoinbaseApp.com. And I'm trying to, so it says BitMEX charged with failing to prevent money laundering. So it's like you provide this tool for people to have free exchange, and you have to be responsible for how they use this tool, is basically what the communists are saying. A cryptocurrency exchange that allows you to trade up to 100 times leverage. Oh, man. So what are the charges? I don't know, man. It looks like they're implicated in money laundering. It was never done regulations requirements. I know one of them was failure to KYC. KYC is like know your customer.
Yeah.
And that's something that they make us do over at Coinbase app. But it's just sucks, right? Like, oh, here it is right here. It says operating an unregistered trading platform and violating multiple CFTC regulations, including failing to implement required anti-money laundering procedures. So, full indictment available here. So yeah, that's all I got, man. But that's that's a crazy story that I think people should pay attention to. That's like the shit I'm really looking at. Um, I wonder how that's going to turn out. It just looks like, to me, it looks like Wall Street don't want competition, man.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. Wall Street don't want competition, and a black man runs this company. It's a black man running this company.
Hotep, wait. Suburb of Hotep, his name is DJ Now, $9.99 donation. African Mike, $1.99 donation. Hotep Tiger, message retracted. Chris Rendon, royalties aside, love the podcast. As a pasty white boy who spent a chunk of his formative years in South Central LA, I know the gospel of Hotep would be welcome good news to many of my old neighbors. I want to give a shout out to Uganda, man. We're coming up. We was 15th last week in Uganda under the news podcast. We're striving for number 1 in Uganda. Help us. Shout out to the brothers and sisters in Uganda that's rocking out with Hotep's Been Told Ya. Spread the word. We want that number 1 spot in Uganda. You know what I mean? We coming to take it.
Let's go. Our rankings is looking good. I was talking to Adam Curry, and he's got a tool I was connected to during the interview, and we're ranking in a couple of countries. We're ranking really well in the U.S. too, man. So make sure y'all.
Yeah, send it to me. You still got access?
Yeah, I had the analytics all there. I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll find it and I'll send it to you. But it was during our interview where it popped up. Announcing, I'm talking to Bishop Larry Gators right now in the DMs. I'm bringing him on tomorrow night, 7 p.m. And I'm telling him in the DM right now, announcing it on the show right now. So that's going to be dope. A lot of people highly requested guests. So, yeah, that's all I got.
All right, man. Thanks for everybody coming through. Thanks for all the donations.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man.